Ass whooping Sundays. Giving out work today. Get out of here. This ass whooping Sundays, cuz. Put them bum ass Rockies up again. I want a rematch. Hey. Same team, so I'm about to get them right the fuck out of here.
I see you checking out people's shit. See what they shoot, what they do, man.
Nah, that's my squad. I ain't played with the Clippers in a minute. That's my squad on this joint now. What color jersey you got?
Hold on. I'll rock with the red.
You gonna play with the red? I was practicing with the Clippers. I don't even. That's my squad though. I ain't played with them in a minute. I was just saying something. You know what? Start Mike Miller. There we go. You ain't getting no fucking wins today.
Oh, alright.
I'm telling you that now.
Alright.
It's fucking no win Sunday for you. That's what it is.
Alright, at the finish.
Let's see how much you gonna finish today.
Yeah, what, you know.
You was up by 11 though, and I came back.
It don't matter, you still lost.
Yeah, you right. You right. I'm gonna bust your ass today though. You got them 2 luck wins or whatever. Bust that ass today.
It's cool. All I gotta do is slow down on it. That's it.
I don't know about that, but
My turnovers, I win the game every game. Rush a lot of plays.
All your points is the transition joints though. The half court joints, you don't be scoring on me like that.
As soon as I get the ball out of hand, you still that shit. As soon as I grab rebound, I'm trying to pass.
It should be you grab the ball, you turbo down court, and the big man beat my big man. But I got something for that today though. Yeah, I'm manual will be back though. Manual that shit.
Home court advantage goes to the Rockets playing here in Houston. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
There we go, we out.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets.
Come on.
We've got Moutier. Kenneth Faried is out there with Mike Miller. Then there's Hicks.
Oh, that is just huge defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for a reason.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity for
Rockets.
Here's Harris.
Told you this ass whooping Sundays, man.
Nice feed.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
A shot by Harden, wide open.
We'll live with that. We'll live with that.
Three-point bomb. Harden's got some.
Once that fatigue start kicking in, he ain't doing none of that.
They let him get that wide open. You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped.
That's what he does.
Mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared.
That's all.
It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
Gotta get back.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Moutier with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Miller kicks to Fareed.
There we go.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the spot.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And
I'll take that shit down.
On that end. He was usually matched up against
He ain't a good free throw shooter anyway.
Best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Ass whooping Sundays, man.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He
There we
absolutely
go.
put that
2 on Trevor Ariza. Get him out of here.
Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season.
Gotta go to the bathroom,
Tell
though?
a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat.
Give me that.
You know,
Told
he's
you, got
making a
something for that.
positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
Let's go, Gary.
Off target from outside. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Back. I ain't worried about him.
Brewer with the
What's
ball.
up?
Harris is there.
Turnover.
Out
Let's
of
go.
bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Brewer. KJ McDaniels is checked in for James Harden.
Ass whooping Sundays. You get no wins, you
For
got.
Patrick Everly.
Told you.
And that's what you like to see right there.
I ain't worried about that, Clint. You're not worried about that, Clint.
Take it inside.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Here's
Get
Capella.
that.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. On the wing, Harris. And Modiunas picks up the foul.
And what you call is about to get that dunk, too. Kenneth Fareed. Come on, NBA on the ball, too, Kevin.
Moutier kicks to Miller. Lets the three fly.
Get this boy out of here, man.
It's good. He makes his first
I
shot
do
of the
this.
game.
That's what I do.
Well, they've
2K.
gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Hey.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary.
That's what I do. This 2K shit.
Capella kicks to Beasley.
Oh, that's
And
a
so
block.
he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country. But now, you know, Greg, in his 8th season, he's bounced around a little bit. You wonder if he will ever fulfill that great potential.
You know, you could argue he's the best player in college that 1 year
Yes,
at Kansas
yes.
State. I mean, unstoppable scorer and rebounder on the collegiate level. And he's shown flashes, but that's the one thing about this level.
I'm right
so
there,
much
too.
of the game is mental. And not everybody's equipped to handle the responsibility of being a great player.
Excellent point.
Oh, keep going.
Stolen by Harden. Ariza kicks to Beasley. It's stolen by Harris. Miller outside.
In there.
Offensive rebound. Fareed outside. Pass to Jokic. Moutier kicks to Miller. Second shot opportunity. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Harden can't
Go,
hit.
Gary.
The Nuggets leading by 5. And it's Harris off the
Let's
drive.
go, man. That's what I do.
Goes in for the
That's what I do, man.
And nobody, guys,
I
among
do
the
this
defenders
2K shit.
stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And
Pat
Greg
Bev,
says,
he locked.
thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And
So,
those are the kind
lock.
of sequences that tell you why the score is.
Woke up a
what
sleeping
it
giant,
is.
man.
Moutier dishes to Fareed.
Ah, he's supposed to Euro that. I ain't worried about
To
that.
the paint.
Get that shit out of there. That's all.
Harden missing again.
The
Mike
inside
Miller
just
for the
a
try.
bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fareed outside. Beasley
that's
with
bullshit.
the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly.
They gave you that
making
'cause
his
they felt
presence
sorry
felt
for him.
around the rim.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Harris. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
What?
And a closer look here at the hustle stats.
Yeah, it's no win Sunday.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on
No
display
one
here has
Sunday
caught him
for you.
off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it. Just
go.
Back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the
Corey
heels
Brewer
of
can't
2
shoot.
straight bursts between
That's
04
all.
and 13.
Rebound.
So on the floor for Denver. DJ Augustine out there with
So.
Harris. Then
So.
there's Yusuf Nurkic.
Go.
That's Arthur. And it's Sampson in the small forward position. They get a hand on it. Howard with the steal.
What,
And
motherfucker?
here we go. Beverly heading to
Get that
the
shit out of there.
Brewer, the pass to Howard. And here's Harden for 3. And that one's good. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense. And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
And the dunk by Arthur.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the
Move,
two-handed
move.
slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Get down, boy.
Almost checked in for Denver.
Hold on real quick, John. 2 seconds. Ready?
Rockets trail by 6. Harden kicks to Beverly. Now the dish to Howard.
That's all.
That one off the back iron and out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys,
Too small, man. They little kids down here.
Reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Augustine against Beverly. And Augustine kicks to Sampson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Still, go,
And
D-J.
continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details.
The fuck you leave him open? How do they leave him open now?
Coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
Hey,
Augustine passes to Sampson.
Cash.
Here's Arthur. Knocks it loose. That's tipped.
What are you reversing for? Just go up.
Here's the break. Oh, and the
That's
dunk by
crazy.
Ariza.
The guard Sampson is ass.
Opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Beverly against Augustine. Passes it to Sampson. He dishes it to Augustine. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Houston making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Howard. Montejunas comes in for James Harden. And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly. Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Denver. Miller comes in for Jakar Sampson. Clock at 6. Brewer with
I'm
the
beating
steal.
that shit up.
Jumps up. And the jam by Montejunas.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might
That's all. He ain't got no mid-range. He don't have a mid-range game.
I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Augustine with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Fareed, left side. And it's Miller in the corner.
Slow ass release.
And
You
again,
better make that
Denver
shit.
with the triple.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite
Better
close
make
enough.
that.
Good shot.
Terry dishes the Brewer.
Good save.
Kicks to Montejunas. The wide open look here for
Rebound.
Terry. Ariza outside.
That's all.
And
Montrezl
Harrell
Hill
wide
can
open,
shoot.
he
Get
shoots.
him out of there. Go.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Kicks it out to Terry.
Lock up.
Harrell the pass to Terry. Ariza goes in.
It's bullshit,
That's
man.
good. Ariza's got 9 points.
We good.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because
There we go.
of injury.
Right at
I
it.
mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out west.
Houston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Harrell. Harden comes in for Montejunas. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Gotta make that, bro.
That way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players
That's all.
for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
Can't make free throws, bro.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Howard hits them both. Now here's Moutier. Lots of room.
Yeah, are you serious?
It's not going to go. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a performance from Harden here. 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping.
I ain't worried about Harden. You know he's going to get his
You
point.
know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way
You got
he
Trevor
is,
Ariza hitting mid-range jump shot. He can't shoot mid-range at all.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yo, how is he still in the ball?
Decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force
Out
anything.
there, man.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Oh, my God.
Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Howard in at center. So that's who's on the floor.
How was that not a turnover, though? How was that not a turnover? Passing out of a shot. Wow.
And some nice passing there by Houston.
Give me that.
Stolen
Go.
away. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
There we go.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials
2K needs to fix that. Every time you go up for a fucking dunk, and somebody hit the still button, it's a still. Come on. That's not realistic basketball.
Line 6 for 6. So for the Rockets.
That's a foul.
Monty Eunice
That's a
is
foul.
checked in for Ariza. And it's Beasley in for Brewer.
There we go. He's trying to do the zigzag cheese.
Gets to Monty Eunice.
That's all. Good day. Get him out of here. Go,
And
go.
there on the triple.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance.
There we go.
Direct indicator of why they're
Fox,
losing.
man.
And guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. Now, you know, Beverly is
There we go. Three. Keep reaching.
As a
Keep
3
reaching.
and D guy. And
He'll be out the
remember,
game before you know
also,
it.
even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
What are you doing, Moutier? Go. ISO. ISO. ISO.
And here's Moutier. He has 6. 4 on the clock.
Too small, man. He's too small. You better get the jet out the game. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific
There we
agility
go.
that he possesses.
And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet.
What are you doing?
It's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
Odious has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Harris up top. And it's Miller.
Good basketball. That's good basketball right there. Come on, man. I'm on my sets. I'm good.
And he gets it to go. Miller's got 9 points.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the
Good
answer.
basketball.
Come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
I got more turnovers than you.
Timeout call for Rockets. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Harrell, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Harrell gets to Montezumas. Misses the baby hook.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6. When I
come on, man.
By 19 in the 4th, and was shocked to wake up in the morning to see they had forced the 7th game.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Moutier. Misses in close.
And with the Rockets last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans are pleased with how far the team went last year, in spite of all the injuries. And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
Oh, my God. Why that pass?
And Brewer pitch to Beverly. And Harris shoots it in.
Incredible time on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Offensive rebound. That's tipped. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8.
I saw. He out rebounded Kenneth Reed now.
Houston moving it
I saw.
No.
Go.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Catching up on the changes for Houston.
You got to make him pay, Jameer. He playing off ball like a motherfucker. Come on.
Montezumas.
Fucking wide open.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
He out, man.
Here's Beverly. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-3 run.
Get the fucking ball.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year.
You gonna dunk one, huh?
Have the firepower they do. You want it to become a scoring fest.
So.
Here's Terry. Another miss by Houston.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. And Denver also making a switch. DJ Augustine's checked in for Nelson. Nurkic dishes to Barton.
And one!
Contact on the shot. So
to the line.
A 3-point play chance here.
Let's go, Will, to throw.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Jason Terry. And the pass to Barton. Knocked loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. All going up court. And jammed by Harden.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into
Thank you. That's 4.
On the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Feeds to Howard.
Go, go!
Nurkic with the steal. Got it up.
There we go. And the flagrant.
And
Let's go.
Overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I'd like to see a player putting the
What'd I get, like 4 shots, I think?
As much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg.
Oh, that's crazy. That was on the shot.
Let him off the hook that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cash.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Denver on top. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's Terry. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Harris is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Barton in at the 3.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Nurkic can't hit.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence.
That's all. He can't shoot.
To recover and contest that shot.
The Nuggets leading by 3. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said
Wrong
man.
button.
Ain't real, waiting to happen.
All alone.
Gotta
And he
hit that,
didn't get
DJ.
quite enough under that one. Houston's gone past the three-point line.
That's all.
for
Turnover,
13
man.
shots. 6 of 13. Terry the best to Montiunas. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got his 6th rebound on the night. A baseline J. And the foul on Jason Terry.
Hit.
That's his first foul.
It's like they not rewarding me for good defense, man. You pass jumping up in the air and passing the ball. It ain't a turnover.
Here's Fareed.
That's bullshit.
Dishes it to Barton. And he uses the
Gotta make
glass on the
that.
layup. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft
I ain't saying
interior defense,
nothing.
and you can't win.
I told
that
you it's
way.
no
That's
win
a
Sunday.
recipe for
I ain't
disaster.
gotta say much
You're
more.
not going to play with some physicality inside.
I told you no win Sunday.
Doris Burke has something for us
There's
right
no
now.
win
Doris?
Sunday.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Oh,
And
that's
the
come
shot
on.
is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from James Harden. Harden's got 22 points. Augustine with it, and it's Harden picking him up out to the wing. Kept alive. And Fareed kicks to Barton. Wants to.
Let's go, man. We playing basketball. Let's go.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this
Get
game.
that shit out of there. I told you I got
There is
something for
a
that.
swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show
Let it
it
go.
either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Barton. Covered
Cash.
by Brewer. Barton, no luck.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice
So-
job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. He's really
That's the
picked up where he
bullshit,
left off
man.
in the first.
The Nuggets leading by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the
There we
fourth
go.
quarter.
Too much reaching. You ain't playing
And there's
defense.
the
You
whistle that's going
reaching.
to go on James Harden. That's his 5th foul. Denver with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Augustine kicks to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck that was. It's cool. He's still up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, the Nuggets can create.
You're not winning this game. I'll tell you that now.
Knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of
winning this game.
laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Circle, don't give him that. Come on, man.
For Augustine. Nuggets did have their problems on the
Hey,
offensive end, too.
give him shit, man.
For them, hitting the open shot in the mid-range shot. And
give me another one.
Being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch and shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Over in the corner, Moutier.
Let's go, man. He can't stick him. He ain't got no D.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Why is he leaving him? Why is he leaving him?
That one's good. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Pass to Jokic. Harris outside.
Yeah, playing basketball, man.
Three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb,
he can't shoot.
Just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Moutier with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Jokic passes to Barton. Missed inside.
And he's clearly just disappeared
Come on,
here
man.
at this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one. He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Reaching, he's about to fall out.
Screen by Fareed. Moutier pass to Jokic.
Get in there. That's the dagger. Get him out of here, man.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Let's go.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 5. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
I'm just trying to figure out how he keep getting open, though. Like, come on, man. I got my defense set up where he shouldn't get the ball at all.
It's Harden with the drive.
You better not call that.
Two
Come
free throws
on,
coming
man.
up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
When
That's
they've
all.
had a chance to attack the basket,
Yeah, he probably got like 35.
They've taken advantage.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game. Big-time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a one-possession game.
Pass to Jokic. There's the feed to Harris. Unloads from 13.
Rebound.
Bank shot, no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
No foul.
Harden dishes to Brewer to tie it up.
Sure.
Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Looking at the game for Barton, he has 14
Let's go.
points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even
Come
more.
on, let's go.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn
Let's
out
go.
to be vital free throws.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first.
We did it collectively,
Their lead to 6.
not one person. We did it as a team.
Second free throw.
We did it as a team.
He really wanted that one. Beverly.
Ah, come on. Here we go.
It's in. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And there's the call on Patrick.
Fouled out.
And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jason Terry is checked in for Houston.
Get in
And
there.
he hits both
Yeah.
free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Harden for 3.
Rebound.
Kenneth Faried grabs the
Get
ball.
him out of here.
And so they
No
foul
win
intentionally.
Sunday. Told you.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul.
No win Sunday.
Different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making
You
sure
ain't had
he was
nothing.
the guy who'd go to the line.
Yeah, you thought you had it. I
Denver
told you
takes
no win
possession.
Sunday, man.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
No wins for you
Got
today.
13 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You making the next one.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a
Game time.
7-point lead.
Game time, champ.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by
Game
7.
time, champ.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not
So,
wanting to give
game
up on
time,
this game
champ.
just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point...
Game time, champ.
it's over.
Let's go.
It's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
What are you doing, dog? What are you doing?
Championship. So who better than he who saw him every day to know how to kind of have a stop on these guys in this case scenario. And that's what they did. They were very physical with them to start the game. They pushed them off the three-point line. They pushed their bigs up to contest shots. You know, they were very physical with them the whole way. So I think the rest of the league, you know, sees a way. I mean, but the first and foremost thing is pace of play. You want to keep them under 100 points. They're 1-5 when they score under 100 points. So it's
physical. I've been saying this physical stuff all along. Come on, man. It ain't just me. Come on, man. Look after the experts. They was physical with them.
Who that, you?
Nah. This on Facebook. Somebody was talking about the game last night. The Warriors and the Spurs.
Spurs won, right?
Yeah, Spurs won.
They act like Spurs ain't shit though. They got the second best record in the league.
Yeah. I don't know. Steph Curry soft, man. Boy, soft. Get him out of here. No, he is soft. He's soft.
Nobody can guard him.
Exactly. But if I was the other guard, I'd put him in the first row. I fucking fuck that. I let him know. Come on, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. You gonna go with the Spurs though? You ain't doing that.
I need a lot of shooters, man. I'm about to just shoot shit like that. That ain't a good matchup, man.
Come on, we good. What color jersey you going with? The black? The Wizards got a team though. They ain't light. They got Marquise too. They ain't light. Oh, they got Marcus Thornton. Yeah, I like this. They got J.J. Hickson too. Yeah, they got a nice little team. Yeah, we good. We good. Alright, though. So, we gonna get good title on LA. You definitely ain't getting no wins today. I'll tell you that, man. You better pick Kawhi Leonard on John Wall.
We have interconference.
You heard me?
John Wall?
Yeah, you better put Leonard on John Wall. It's gonna be a long game. All right.
You probably get about 12 points.
12 points.
6 assists.
All right.
Yeah, I'm locking you down.
You locking who down?
Huh?
You locking who down?
I don't know. I'm locking you down.
Yeah. All right. Just remember, last game only had one shooter. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right. I said, Hart didn't lose that game. He was 12 for 19, man.
Oh, my God.
Real shit. He was 12 for 19. I fucked up.
12 for 19. That's a good game to me.
I know. He had a good game.
Oh. And ain't nobody else do nothing. Just how I like it.
He moved that corner 3, though.
Just how I like it.
Wide open. Double the ball. You got me all stirred up and shit, Nick.
Yo, hold on real quick. Let me make my son a bottle. Hey, Doug, where you found that pacifier at? It was only a word. Did he have a bottle since it's been on? Mark can give him a bottle?
I'm not going to take that from you a bit.
Yo, you're only turning it off for Just keep it. Oh my. Why do you keep turning it off like that? No, whatever.
Bring his chair in here, though.
Which one? The eating one?
No, the big, the one he said. You ready for this ass whooping? Hello? You ready? You ready? You ready, John?
I'm ready.
All right.
The fair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. Here at the Verizon Center, the fans in Washington, D.C. amped up for their Wizards. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the small forward.
You good?
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
What are you going to do with it?
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
On the set.
Now here's Wall. Morris a screen. And Beal kicks to Morris.
Let's go, Keith. Let's go.
To the left wing. Here's Porter.
And one. Let's go.
Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up.
Sir.
And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers, he increased the tempo for that entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor spacing and tempo, a big
Why I
reason
want this
the
work.
Admiral, Tim Duncan and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and
Oh, no.
a few more rings since then.
To the middle. The drive by Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for.
That shit out of here. Let's go, John.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Cash, John.
No one
Cash.
ball as he lets it go. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows,
supposed to go to Key.
Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off.
Give me that.
He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people
Keep
the
reaching.
right way all the time.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Beal against Green. Oh, and
Change the pace up on it.
Make
You know
it
what
2
I mean?
hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
Hey, guys, as he should
Get up.
remove all
Get up,
doubt
Bertot.
on that
Get up.
attack.
Now, here's Aldridge.
So,
Again,
let's
missed by the Spurs.
go. Like he ain't got D, though.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on
Who,
that.
Bertot?
And Morris throws
We
it
got
down.
low post D.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Aldridge
Come
drives in.
on, y'all gotta stop that.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there,
Right back
making
in,
the
John.
pass. Nice assist.
Morris outside. Morris a screen. Down low.
Oh my God.
It's
Come
stolen
on,
by
why is
Green.
it delayed like that?
Leonard the pass to Parker. Out to Duncan. Leonard dishes to Green. And a miss there on the
Go,
triple.
go. Yeah, there we
And
go.
the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
Let's go, John.
Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
Deflects the pass. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Morris kicks to Porter. The kick out to Wall. Clock at 6.
Oh my God. You lucky too. Crossed the shit out of it.
Ginobili kicks to Mills. Nice
Get
ball
shit out
moved
of
by
there.
San Antonio. Made it on the run, too. West has got his first 2 points. Beal with it. Picked up by Ginobili. And Wall. Here we go now. Aldridge against Morris. Back to Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. Outside for Beal.
Cash, take it.
That's
Take
good.
that.
And so Wall with
Take
the
that
assist.
shot.
Beal's got 5 points so far.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open.
There we go. Go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now here's Wall. Feeds to Gortat.
Cash. Get him out of here. I'm playing basketball in there.
Outside for Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
It's fucking bullshit.
They better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Perfect
Yo,
inbounds
Otto.
play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Ginobili with the steal. Here's Leonard.
Huh.
Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And one. Let's go, John. Too small.
Free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got waxed on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so John Wall.
Put up. No, dude, you got to sit down. I'll pick you up. There you go.
Nails both of them. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Wizards lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Give me that.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio.
Oh, you lucky.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings.
That's all.
Good job there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the 1.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And just as J.J. Hickson seemed to be finding some rhythm in his career, Clark, last season after his production dropped like a rock.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, after 2 straight years where he was starting, last season he was asked to come off the bench. And for J.J. Hickson, that just did not seem to be a good fit. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Down low. Here's Nene.
Easy work.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
It's stolen by Hickson. Pass to Dudley. Nene, the screen.
Oh, come on.
It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Leonard. Now the dish to Green. The feed to Duncan. Here's Leonard. Another shot. Count that one. Leonard's got 6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And getting back to J.J. Hickson,
yo, what the fuck?
Size and strength to get it done. His problems have always been that lack of discipline and an unrefined set of tools. I mean, unfortunately, last season highlighted those flaws.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game.
That's a block.
Leonard, no luck.
Go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers
Get in there.
in our game.
And he gets it to go.
Your man tired.
Going there, his first
got that Gatorade, yeah.
Talking about Hickson, every time you count him out, he surprises you with a streak of inspired play. Then every time you count him back in, he puts up a dub. Hard guy to figure out right now.
Yo, he's supposed. Ben was supposed to pass that.
Leonard with the steal. The finish.
Give me that.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. For a long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins. And Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in.
Easy work, man.
And that one's good. Sessions.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And guys, for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, Coach Popovich already sees him as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big 3, but to think of himself as the big 1.
Spurs trailed by 5. Stolen by Dudley. And here we go. Washington fast break. Horton's got the ball. And the pass to Nene. from 10 feet out.
Come on,
And
ain't
that
nothing.
one goes long.
And guys,
That's
with
all,
what
man.
Popovich said
How was he?
about
Yo, he got a Gatorade next to his name and he's
that
still
can be
making
the
shots.
catalyst to get a player
Come on,
to
man. This
reach
game is
greatness.
crazy.
Sooner or later, this will be Kawhi's team.
Nah, he shouldn't make shit.
And
He's
here's
tired.
Sessions. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Picks in a screen. And that one's good. Sessions is...
It's not realistic. If you tired, you're not making
The
shots.
second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the
you tired,
easy
you're making
two.
shots.
Very, very well done.
And San Antonio calls the first
That's
time out of
bullshit.
the game. Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
You got some players on your bench. No, you. My team got players too, man. I'm just saying.
And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Huh?
San Antonio also making some
Yeah,
changes.
win.
West comes
Yeah, you
in for
tripping.
Marcus Aldridge.
I don't know
And
about
it's
that.
Anderson in for Kawhi Leonard.
That's all.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they
Wow.
seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
West outside. It's
That's all.
Ginobili outside.
Rebound.
That doesn't go either by Ginobili.
Go.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender
Oh, my God.
all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for.
I'm doing this
He can
shit to
take that
myself,
shot away
man.
from
Better
you and does it
pass.
more times than not.
I'm at the wrong pass, man.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned that. Some weeks they
Oh,
looked like
come
a lottery
on.
team. Then the next, they looked like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their game when they did get hot, though.
Come on, man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time, and he's still as efficient as ever.
Yeah, not the over 50% field goal guy he used to be, but still a valuable contributor on the block.
Here's West. Yeah, and it's back to the
There you go.
basket. Overtime. That'll be a turnover.
And for West, a lot of what he brings to the table is just professionalism, leadership, and a real example of how to get the most out of what you've got. He keeps everybody on
How
the
do you
team
miss
focused,
that?
too.
Come
When
on,
he
man.
speaks, guys listen.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock.
Fucking
and
boy.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Gortat. And it's Beal in the corner.
Yo. All right, whatever.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Wizards. Now Porter. No good.
Stop hitting the controller. Stop.
And so it's a close game as we...
My son over there helping you out. 12 turnovers. I got 12 turnovers. Cut them turnovers down, I'm good. 12 turnovers.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break.
You ain't gonna win, though.
We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 11 points and 3 steals. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Wide open shots. Come on, man.
Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to
need to start
building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Marquise Morris is out there with Porter. And it's Gortat in at the bit.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't
Stop.
he?
Yeah, listen, hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs, and you wonder if they've peaked. I mean, it seems you say that a lot.
Hold on, y'all.
This team
Hold on.
Yeah,
man. There you go. Man. You ready?
prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
What the fuck was that?
A great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's Green, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you
oh my God! Come on, TK.
Lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization,
Got it, man.
They'll still be competing.
Get in there whenever I want.
And that is a major
I am going
flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Dishes at the Porter.
Get that.
Gets a wide open look.
Get that. Oh, come on.
Right,
you got to make
with a
that,
three
dude.
of his own, but it's no good. Nobody near Leonard. And he gets that one to go off the front.
Kawhi Leonard is not a better shooter than fucking Bradley
It's a
Beal.
7-point San Antonio lead. Over to the wing. Morris inside. Aldridge is covering. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Morris Diaz
Yo, what the
for San Antonio. Martin comes in for Leonard.
Clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those. And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be. The third overall
And one.
pick in the 2012 draft, who's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young two-guard, he's extremely unselfish. He averaged over 3 assists a game over the past 2 years.
And the true stars of our game feature versatility. And here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college? So he understands the importance of impacting other areas. Last season he had his highest steals average of his career, and everything's upside with this young man. The sky's the limit.
Excellent point.
So.
That's a 2 from Martin. And that misses badly. Air ball. Beal dishes to Morris. Tipped away.
What are you bumping him for?
Beal with the steal. And it's gonna
no,
be
man.
Spurs will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here you go. Come on.
Spurs leading by 4. And Mills kicks it to West. Anderson outside. Back to West. Mills passes to West.
You call foul again.
San Antonio calls timeout. Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage last season.
It's Porter outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Well, I think all 3 of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
So how is that not a turnover?
5 on the floor.
When I do it, it's a turnover, though.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's a lot of time out.
John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous length and athleticism for a point guard. And that's one of the reasons he gets so many steals, blocks, and rebounds. All the extra things from his position that really add up.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The 10-footer.
That's bullshit, too. He's supposed to go passing.
And, you know, guys, for Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke.
How is he making the pass, though? When I do it, it's a turnover. Come on, man.
But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
Towards on again, it's Leonard.
Too small, man.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
That's good. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
You think you gonna win this game? You ain't winning this game. No, you ain't. You're not winning this game.
23 seconds left.
All I gotta do is run my sets. I ain't even running my sets, really.
Now here's Beal. 11 points in the game. And the call.
Thank you. Reach.
That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Wall with the drive.
Come on, man. Forgot who that is?
He draws the foul, a chance for another point at the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they
too late, though.
The points come
oh, they gave that shit to you, too?
The third quarter, it's been a good one. Spurs lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Spurs leading by 8. On the court right now for the Spurs, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Martin is out there at Boris Diaw. And it's West in at the 5, roaming the paint.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morris. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Oh!
The kick out to Wall. 18 feet out.
That's fucking
Rebound,
bullshit.
San Antonio.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over. And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
There's Porter with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. They double him with Wall. Parker dishes to Martin. Parker kicks to Martin. San Antonio again missing. Washington's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by Washington to take the lead. Martin with
what? Oh my God! Oh, are you serious?
And to the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Aldridge comes in for Boris Diaw. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Jared Dudley's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Parker.
Oh, John.
Last season, a mixed bag for Wall statistically. Some steps forward, but overall, lower numbers.
Yeah, but, you know, he didn't score as much as he had the previous 2 seasons, but he was more efficient. And sometimes, Kevin, the better your team, the less you have to do, but he clearly is a better player.
To stop the drought, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Marcin Gortat. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Morris, a screen. Knocked loose. Beal, the pass to Wall. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And there's
How they
Beal.
doing that, man?
That's
Playing good basketball.
Just by Wall. 16 points here for Beal.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Leonard attacking. Green dishes to Leonard. Aldridge kicks to Parker. They kick it out to Green. Beal with the steal. He dishes it to Morris. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
San Antonio calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Oh, get the fuck out of there. Good take.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
There's a screen by Gortat. It's Wall with the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here's Leonard. They kick it out to Green.
That's tough.
Shoots from 14. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Dudley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks that one from
He
the
made
post.
that.
And that's 28 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Key buckets that we know he delivers down the stretch.
All with it. To the inside. Here's Gortat.
Come on, let's go, man.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
You know, something else I've noticed is just
Yo,
how
man,
many
get
of
this
their
nigga out of
baskets
here,
have
man.
been set up by assists throughout the game.
Fucking wings.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then
So,
just pinpoint passing for the
one
finish.
bad shot after another.
And
Food.
doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage.
Let's go, man.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Ice out, man. Uh-huh.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 19 points and 6 assists.
See what happened when they give me a superstar. See what happened when they give me a
And
superstar.
I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't
See what
had
happened
a
when they
lot
give
of
me a
errors
superstar.
in the game.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio.
You could think you had it.
Leonard attacking.
My son was helping you out,
Finishes it
too.
off with a one-handed jam.
My son was helping you out.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
In for the Spurs, Forrest Yao, Kyle Anderson.
It's stolen by Wall. Over to the left wing. Dudley, the pass to Gortat. Martin from outside.
Give me my
so
one.
it's the Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You want another ass whooping, or you good?
Look at the size of that bugger.
You know where the losers go. That's who you going with? Don't want to go there. Yo, what color jersey you playing with? Yeah. Another loss, man. I'm telling you, it's another loss.
You know you struggling with these boys. Rodney, don't you check me up, man?
Who, Rodney? I haven't played him in a minute.
Nigel's still in tomorrow, right?
Yeah. He's supposed to be coming over there and shit. He want to get his ass busted day too. Told you, no loss Sundays, man. Ass whooping Sundays, no losses.
You gonna take one?
Nah, I ain't taking no losses today, man. I told you.
You take that shit and that one, man. I ain't taking you on this time. You just gonna be fucking Gatorade. Fuck yeah. I was balling with him too. Nigga only missed 5 shots.
You not gonna beat me with one person though. He gonna get his, but ain't nobody else gonna do shit. So I'll take that all day. They ain't gonna beat me with one person.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Dallas Mavericks. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now here's Williams. Here's Pachulia. Another shot.
And one.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Pachulia dropped.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. And his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. And it's Durant in a small forward position.
We're going to run our sets, get you right out of
here.
it.
Picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Don't sleep on dirt,
tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Matthews into the lane from 18 feet away. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist from Parsons. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Here's Williams following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Over in the corner, Matthews. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
It is so hard to contain him.
That's
he
all.
just seems to get it done however he has to do it. The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Why you throw it high?
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Well,
oh, yeah, I forgot about something.
I
got a mismatch right here.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Move!
Shot clock at 6.
Fucking motion out.
Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
If you're just tuning in, we've got about 2.5 minutes.
You the reach king.
And Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Come on, Dirk.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
And the Mavs won close ones, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning going into the fourth quarter. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There we go.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Waiters, he's checked in for Payne. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Well, I tell you, that's what veteran teams do. I mean, they close out games. They know how to finish. The Mavs have the leadership and presence to not let any lead slip away by being inattentive to details.
That's bullshit, too, man. He was supposed to lay that up.
Parsons' shot is off. Durant, the pass to Westbrook.
He was supposed to lay that up, and he fucking made him do a step back.
It's a tie ball game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Parsons slams it in.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. But Julia dishes to Parsons. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And Adams with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And Parsons kicks to Williams. Julia the pass to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City trailing. Inside. And stolen by Nowitzki. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. That's good. Parsons got 9.
Parsons.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Dallas?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Checked in for Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
That's all.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty play. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Oh, my God. Come on,
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Kanter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Gotta not make that. Come on, too tight.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Lee comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Anderson in for Chandler Parsons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Lee. Matthews into the lane.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 3.
That shit out of it. That's all, man.
No good off the back of the rim. Lee goes in, and the call will be against Nick Collison. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And so David Lee nails them both. Now here's Durant. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Matthews. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Yes, sir.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number
Oh, you
of
gotta
steals
hit that,
early.
youngin.
They've been very aggressive.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks. J.J. Barea is out there with Williams. Then there's Anderson. And it's David
get in
Lee.
there.
And it's Powell.
Fucking surge back there. I can't do nothing with that.
Thunder trailing by 7. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kind of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the game last season, guys. Only had 1 road win their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Westbrook drives in, gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Westbrook's got 6.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Yo, get the fuck back.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Maybe watching the ball,
Cut
man.
into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 4. Lee. And too long on the shot. Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Barea. Dallas again missing.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Lee with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Williams. From deep three-point range. Good. It's Barea who picks up the assist. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now here's Williams. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Both teams will make substitutions.
2K gonna keep you in this. They're gonna keep you in this.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time frame.
Yeah, and they had a tough first-round opponent in the #2 seed, Houston. A good old Texas tussle between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
Got a piece of it. 4. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nowitzki outside. They double team Nowitzki. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Nowitzki's got 6.
Gotta
Yeah,
get
you know,
back.
the Mavs got bounced out by the Rockets in 5 games in round 1. They were able to avoid the sweep, but losing the first 3 was way too much to overcome.
Cut to the basket.
Down low. Back to Williams. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number.
The ball patrol is just sitting there when he getting double. He
Beautiful
ain't cutting to
when
the
they play
basket
the game like this.
Like he fucking retarded or something.
And for Dallas in the playoffs, really, it didn't
Hey,
help.
Devin, what you in there doing?
Rondo drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched against a red-hot Houston team.
And that one's good. 8 points for Nowitzki.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
1:27 left in the first half of the game. Here's
What the fuck is that?
And that one is hammered home.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important.
Why you run straight to the basket?
Here's Williams.
Easy.
Lays it up.
I'm cheating up. I see you.
Williams has got 5.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right
Rebound.
there. And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
You in a bonus.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
Good on the second free throw.
And Chandler Parsons, changing teams last season, saw a little bit of a regression. Down in points, rebounds, and assists. But more troubling, down in field goal and free throw percentage. So you can tell that that transition to a new team, new system, new role definitely had an impact.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Humphries off the pick and hammers it home.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear pass
That's all.
to the
You
bucket.
better not miss
That
that.
is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And he recovers it. Waiters no luck. Parsons.
Get in there. Ah.
And released it in
Lucky,
time,
man.
but it's off the mark.
It's Graham. I started in the last 3 minutes.
That's cool.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You're still going to lose, even
Wow,
when you
this
put them
game
in the
just
game.
a commanding performance for Parsons. He's got 14 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
All right, Mavs fans, let's start the second half strong and keep
The
it
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been quite a game for Chandler Parsons.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Taking a look at the Thunder.
Come on, that's a steal.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg,
And that's bullshit, too, because they all standing up, just standing around.
Just when they needed it in a game
All
that
of
was so tight.
Go, go.
Kicks to Durant. 3 on 3. Here's Williams.
Go, D-Will.
No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
That's all.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires.
Dirk is killing.
And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Cantor. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long. The Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig, and Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
And it's Harris off the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Come on.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 7 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Thunder making the shot. Nowitzki in the post, working on Ibaka. 2 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Pachulia, no luck.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable.
I can't even get mad at that shit because he do it in real life.
Dallas calls timeout.
And last year, we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner, has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Borea's checked in. And is rich here also for Oklahoma City. Waiters is checked in. Nowitzki a screen. Harris passes to Pachulia. Out to Harris. Now the pass to Pachulia. And it's going to be a 24-second shot.
How's that 20? The clock ain't even go off.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And Kyle Singler subbed in for Payne. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Borea kicks to Nowitzki. The 8-footer. Pass to Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Pachulia's got 6.
Here we go with the bullshit. Get back.
He knows how to finish with some flair.
Boy, they are
got the shit on limit transition and he's still getting fucking layups.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here is Harris. Feeds it to Pachulia. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up.
I thought you were going to try to go to the basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Nowitzki with this screen on Waiters. Harris dishes to Pachulia. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
That's us.
And the Thunder making a change here. Foy's checked in.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you. But you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. slender in build.
Oh, that was a steal. That was a steal. He was sitting right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Randy Ford.
He's lucky too. That was a layup for the center. He passed it to the wrong person.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 5th assist in this one.
Turnover. Let's go, man.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On the Mavericks with some changes. David Lee's checked in for Pachulia. For Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Anderson in for Parsons. Over in the corner, Lee.
Good. I was about to say.
And now a 7-point Maverick
They're not
lead.
a foul.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
That will count. And no good trying to get that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we... The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Dallas leading by 7. David Lee is out there with Powell. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then there's Anderson. And it's Harris in the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dishes it to Barea. Pocket 6. And it's Harris off the drive. Powell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Oh, God, man.
Kevin Durant.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Barea, the pass to Lee. And Durant sends it back. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 5.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will.
Yo!
With his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Just no resistance.
There we go with the Thunder bullshit. We'll be beating them all game, and then when the fourth quarter come around, they always find themselves back in the game.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the paint, Lee kicks to Powell. And here's Anderson from the arc, but they recover it. And it's Harris off the drive. Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Kicks it to Barea.
Come on, JJ. Give me one.
And yep, couple bounces, and it falls. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Down low.
The ball,
it's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Lee with the steal. Here's Harris. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Durant attacking. Can't hit. Good D by Lee.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Barea. Pass to Anderson. 5 on the clock. And there's the 3-second violation.
Then try to pass him the ball.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And it's Foy in for Payne.
How's that not a steal?
And Ibaka kicks to Durant. And he dumps it
Look,
right down on
you see the bullshit?
Oh, brother.
I don't know that this is the time
That's
for
bullshit.
that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
There we go. And that's shooting. Come on, man. Can't be tripping. And that's shooting.
Parsons attacking, and the shot is good. Parsons got 19 points.
And that's a steal.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Oh my God. Yo, they really be keeping you in the game.
Guys, this game won't
That's a steal.
for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2.
They won.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Dirk Nowitzki just hasn't slowed down. He has 12 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Durant.
Oh,
Williams with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Matthews leading the charge. Thunder trailing by 4. Tipped away. Foy with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
And he knocks down the first one.
Matthews having a good one. He has 8 points and a steal.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Dallas leading by 4. And
let's go, Wes.
Nice one-handed slam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. A three
Oh,
ball.
my God.
And that one's
That's
good.
fucking bullshit, man.
Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
It's Williams with the drive.
And one! Let's go!
Chance to make it 3.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that
Niggas
towers.
sleep on D-Will, though.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch.
Here we go with that bullshit. How is my center not getting back to him, though?
Okay. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Pachulia.
Hold on real quick. Where your mom at?
Right there.
And he says
I'm ready.
right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already.
Here we go again.
Guys were
God
fast
damn.
forward, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little.
How is that not a skill?
Creativity to be an elite finisher.
Come on, I'm right there.
A shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Williams attacking. Matthews, no one around him. Connects.
Who left the door open?
That's a great pass by Darren Williams.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Westbrook kicks to Cantor.
Nails
it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
You coming?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Let's go. Get him out of here. Execute.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep...
No wins today.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock.
Start over. No wins today.
To make up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, coach
no wins today.
Take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what
I figured they would do that.
Sinks it. So it's the Mavericks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. But they get it back. Here's Durant.
CK be on that VS, man.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Durant hits them both. And he commits the intentional foul.
No wins for you today, man. It's over.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone.
Put the kids to bed, D-Will.
Really have
Put the kids to bed.
They did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to.
Told you no wins today, man. There's no win Sunday.
So now it's a 4-point ball game.
It's fucking lost.
Now a timeout called.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, all right. Wishful thinking. You done? This is your last chance to redeem yourself, man.
All right. I'm gonna win this one.
Yeah, all right. You playing with Kobe and them? Come on, dog. Don't do that.
Sweet. It ain't like you trash and win about 3 or 4 points a game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, trash you. Let me show you that.
Playing.
Trash you, though,
Man, they whole fucking team hurt. Oh, man. Yo, Mark, change his diaper.
Hello, everyone.
Who?
You start talking to me, right? I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna win. Then you start coming back with like nothing I can fucking do. I ain't gonna listen to that shit.
You know we take the headsets off, it's gonna be even worse.
Oh yeah.
Come here. Dad. Here.
Just because you said that.
Ew, you stinkies. You're welcome.
Did he say thank you?
No. Thank you. You stinky boy.
Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center. Now here's Randall. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Kobe. Now Monroe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Low block shot on the way. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. A rebound by the Lakers.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Monroe kicks to Bayless. From deep. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Bryant dishes to Hibbert. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
The shot's good from Bayless.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Harry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from safety.
Parker drives in. The dish out to Bayless. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring.
Told you when that headset come off, shit get ugly.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Shit get ugly when that headset come off.
Buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Nance.
You lucky I stopped playing that Madden too.
That one's
You lucky. I'll be clock you on that too. Got it.
On the way.
You had the layup, so. You're not scoring on the
151 left in the first quarter of the game.
What about that?
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
So.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard.
And one, let's go. Busting that ass.
He's really defined his role in this league.
Told you. You disrespecting me, man.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought
Sticking the
he would be
Lakers
a
on.
star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but
He ain't coming back. This shit over.
and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is
Who you gonna
in
come back with?
spot
You
plays.
ain't got no star.
You need a lift. You need a smart offense.
You need a star. No, you need a
see
star.
Clarkson.
I don't need a star. You need a star, though.
Trying to get back on track. Misses off the
Gotcha.
right iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out,
Come on,
because
Jabbar.
this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And Bayless kicks to Monroe. Pass to Bayless. Here's Parker. And Hibbert with the block. But they'll get another chance. 4 on the shot clock. Middleton. And the shot falls short this time. Clarkson dishes to Russell. And Bryant kicks to Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker.
Stop teasing him. Give him the food.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are
Feed him the
always
food.
tough
Stop
to judge,
teasing.
But I think the official got that one right.
The drive by Bryant. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Jabari Parker. Lakers shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, last year.
Yo, give him the food.
74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Bonds checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Bayless the pass to Monroe. 7-foot shot.
Why didn't you shoot the jump hook, though? Yo, what did I say?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
How you feeding him from behind the wall? Move up, move up.
The players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the
Yeah, you was.
when we return.
You ain't coming back and winning, though. You might make a little run. 2K guys might bless you.
More tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And
pull
for the
up.
Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
They seem to be a step slower.
Better not
That's
make that
one
shit.
reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Let's go for short.
Right now.
You got to hit that, baby.
Brandon Bass is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's World Peace. Then there's
That's all.
Lewis Williams.
That's all.
And it's Huertas in at the one spot. Now the Bucks made huge strides as a team last season. Greg, most of it came from them establishing themselves as a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks
that.
defensively
Get
were
the
very
ball.
strong. You look
Yeah.
at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second best defensive rating in the NBA.
You got to hit this, youngin.
It's Duenas. Offline with his three. Lakers trailed by 9.
That's all. If he can't shoot.
Fires from deep.
Come on, Larry Nance Jr.
And
cannot
he
shoot.
gets it to go. Nance has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ennis kicks to Parker. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Monroe.
Come on,
Great
Brad.
time from Hibbert. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's the Bucks on the break. Ennis has got the ball, and the basket good. And it's 8 points for Chris Middleton. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came
Get 'em
out
out
of the
of
locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Timeout called the Lakers. One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up. He can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer. And at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
Milwaukee making a switch here.
What?
Antetokounmpo's checked in. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I missed what happened on that job. I was looking at Greg Monroe.
Lakers trail by 9. Russell dishes to Nance. Good in the assist.
They better stop.
Nance has got 6 points.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
Here's Nance. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And you know, with some people, they'll always find something wrong with Monroe's game. He'll never make the all-defensive team. He kind of looks like he's playing at half speed, but he produces, and he does it within the team confines.
Here's Russell. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Ennis passes to Monroe. Get a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
So he gets them both. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was...
Yeah, how does ball keep on getting open, though?
Out of high school. So, Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Nance. To the wing right side. Randall against Monroe. Kicks it to Parker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Parker's got 6 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Oh, my God, man.
Finishing your work.
Larry Nance Jr. Like, come on, dog. This shit ain't even funny. Like, they got him looking like fucking, I don't know who, Marcus Aldridge.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench.
That's about
the end. An indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Young. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Mouse in the house.
Middleton's got 7 points for the quarter. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for teams.
That's all about the end.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league.
Did you give it to him?
So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Parker drives
in. What, rough?
Can't connect from short range. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Clarkson kicks to World Peace. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ennis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Here's Plumlee. That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks on top. They're up by 8. And join us
about to go back up
after
20
the break
on
for
you.
the start of the second half.
I ain't worried about that now. I know what I gotta put in.
The second half just about to get going here. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
Always been a dynamic scorer. And
yeah, they really got this nigga
Get
looking like somebody.
bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Nobody near Parker. It's good from about 19 feet. Parker's got 8 points.
Huh?
You know, I don't think that was the shot.
How do you keep on getting past it?
They'll take it.
Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from
That's
being
crazy.
the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Middleton on the wing. Lock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And
I see you helping over there.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again,
Get that shit out of there, man. That shit out of there.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
That's all.
Great D that time from Middleton.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Parker. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
And the Lakers call time here. They talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
Scored too close, man.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Julius Randle. Bryant comes in for Young. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams. Bucks leading by 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his
His luck
teammate
run out.
pass to the
Luck
hoop
might have
and
run out.
bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
Yeah.
And you know what, though?
Yeah.
I like the fact that he still chose.
Nah, he can't shoot,
finish
dude.
there, just making sure he got the deuce. And Middleton has improved every year as well.
Yeah, but he can't shoot,
Great
though.
shot after the rookie season. offensively.
Middleton on the wing.
But he'll miss that. But the ball making everything.
Middleton on the wing. Here's Parker. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc.
Jared Bayless and Chris Middleton is missing jump shots, but Larry Nance is hitting three-pointers. Okay, it's another one.
Nance with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Middleton outside. Parker inside. He's guarded by Russell. Parker,
come on, man. He's not missing that.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
Screen by Monroe. On to Tacumbo. And Hibbert with the block.
Look at that shit.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Huh?
Timeout called the Bucks.
Oh my God, man! They got this boy looking like he got him looking like something special.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Clarkson kicks to Bass. And there's the pass to Huertas. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 6. Ennis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot to end this cold run. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college. Had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Ennis
cut to the basket, man. You fucking bum, man.
Lakers trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. World Peace comes in for Kobe. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson.
Taking
all
it to the rack with power right there.
Touch the ball.
Down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
1:05 left to play in the third. Antetokounmpo against World Peace. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Lewis Williams. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
We got like superstar numbers this game.
Gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The Milwaukee Bucks ended last season 41 up and 41 down, a perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark, of average at the end of the season, and as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17-17, also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's stolen by Nance. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Nance. It's tipped. Pushing it up.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Down low. With 2 seconds
Oh,
left.
come on, man.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Shot misses.
Oh, I heard that shit too.
In it.
That's a wrap, man. I can't believe they let you back in it, though. That's what I'm.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Milwaukee in the lead. So for the Lakers right now, Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Williams is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down
They're
there.
gonna start working inside.
Monroe's shot is good.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Takes it down to Middleton. Back to Parker. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lakers trail by 4. This is to Hibbert. He kicks to Clarkson. Ryan passes to Hibbert.
Oh,
right
get the
side.
fuck out of here.
Clarkson. No good with the triple.
Bayless for 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's
And
why he
one.
missed.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except 3-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The 3 ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last
Oh,
timeout.
fuck.
With his team struggling from 3-point
That's
territory,
on me.
he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
That free throw missing.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside.
There go the
and not shying
real
away from
fucking
contact.
Larry
I thought he
Nance
was
Jr.
settling a bit in the first.
That's the role Larry
Checked
Nance
in
Jr.
for Milwaukee.
Come on, man. Not this souped up
Big
ass
part of the
player
problem
they
for the
got.
Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
The shot's good from Nance.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Monroe down low. He's against Hibbert. Shoots a fader. And that's off the glass and in. And that's now 10 points for Greg Monroe.
He's been one of their more reliable options.
Keep on letting this nigga get behind him.
Has led them to this lead.
Come on, man.
Here is Russell. He feeds it to Nance. Hibbert dishes to Bryant. Here's Nance. Milwaukee with the rebound. Parker kicks to Monroe.
Too small, man.
Nice D from Bryant.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Monroe. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
On the way.
2 seconds, man.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And there's the 3-second violation.
You gotta hit that, Jared. What the fuck is that?
And as a coach, that's the kind of turnover that drives you nuts.
And Greg, there's no reason for that turnover to happen. It's just inexcusable.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Middleton. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Keep running to the basket.
Really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
They get it back. And Monroe kicks to Middleton. Vaughn gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
2K be on that bullshit.
Timeout called the Lakers.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Anthony Kubo's check in for Chris Middleton. And the Lakers with some changes. Lakers trail by 10. Outside Williams. Feeds to Black. On the wing, Nance. Williams kicks to world peace. 6 to shoot. Nance.
Get the fuck out of here.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot.
How many points he got? I'm just curious.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been
They
doing
got like 30.
in the second half, guys.
Yeah, that's a fucking joke. Like, come on. 2K needs to stop.
And he does get the second one.
I'm really going to look up his career high.
Within single digits.
Let this boy score 30 points on him.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's on to Tacumbo. And the layup's good off the glass. On to Tacumbo's got 23.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Bayless kicks to Monroe. That's
Easy work. Let's go, Greg.
He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Easy work.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and
That's a
scoring
steal.
in the paint.
That's a fucking
And
steal.
that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
No good on the free throw. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss Not what they were hoping for.
He had the game of his life once he
came.
came.
Process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And Parker, here we go. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Where's
1:02
Jabbar?
left in the fourth quarter. Wide open. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find the time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Greek freak.
And it's good on the assist by Parker.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Parker outside.